Have you ever looked at a 1972 D Lincoln cent and wondered if the small copper coin sitting in your pocket, coin jar, or old collection could actually be worth far more than 1 cent? Most people spend these coins without a second thought, but experienced collectors know that some ordinary-looking pennies can become surprisingly valuable because of their condition, rarity, or unusual minting errors. Today, we're taking a close look at the 1972 D Lincoln Memorial Cent to discover what makes this coin so interesting, how to identify valuable examples, and what collectors are paying for the best pieces in today's market. Make sure you stay with me until the very end because I'll also explain why some people believe certain rare coins can reach extraordinary prices at major auctions, and you'll learn what to check before spending your own 1972 D penny. Welcome back to USAX Coin, the channel where we explore America's most fascinating coins, their history, hidden details, rare varieties, and collector values. If you enjoy discovering valuable coins that could be hiding in everyday collections, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting coin story. The 1972 D Lincoln Memorial Cent was produced at the Denver Mint during a time when billions of Lincoln cents were being struck every year. America was going through major economic and social changes, and the humble penny remained one of the most commonly used coins in everyday commerce. Because so many were produced, many people assume every 1972 D penny is only worth 1 cent. In reality, while most circulated examples are common, certain high-grade coins and error varieties can be worth much more to collectors. The obverse of the coin features the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, first appeared in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It became the first regular U.S. circulating coin to feature the portrait of a real historical person. Above Lincoln's portrait appears the word Liberty, while the date 1972 is shown to the right. Just below the date, you'll notice the small D mint mark, indicating the coin was struck at the Denver Mint in Colorado. The motto, "In God We Trust," curves across the top of the coin. Turning the coin over, you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959. This reverse design was created by Frank Gasparro and remained in use until 2008. One remarkable detail is that, under magnification, you can actually see the tiny statue of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial. This makes the Lincoln Memorial Cent one of the few coins in the world to feature the same historical figure on both sides of the coin. The 1972 D Lincoln Cent has a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, making it one of the classic bronze Lincoln cents that collectors enjoy today. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. The edge is plain, without any reading. These specifications remained standard for Lincoln cents until the composition changed in 1982. More than 2.6 billion 1972 D Lincoln cents were struck, making it one of the highest mintage pennies of its era. Because of this enormous production, worn examples found in circulation are usually worth only face value or a small premium. However, quantity alone doesn't determine value. Collectors are always searching for coins with exceptional preservation, beautiful original luster, and strong strike quality. Condition is one of the biggest factors affecting value. A heavily circulated coin with scratches, stains, and worn details may only be worth 1 cent. A lightly circulated coin with sharp details could sell for a small premium. Uncirculated coins that still display their original mint luster are much more desirable. Coins graded mint state 65, mint state 66, and above become increasingly scarce, especially those with attractive red surfaces that have retained their original color. Professional grading companies carefully examine each coin for wear, contact marks, strike quality, and eye appeal. Even two coins struck on the same day can have dramatically different values depending on their preservation. That's why collectors often recommend never cleaning old coins. Cleaning can permanently damage the original surface and significantly reduce collector value. One exciting area for collectors is mint errors. During the minting process, mistakes sometimes occur that create unique coins. Off-center strikes, die cracks, die chips, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and doubled dies are just a few examples of errors that collectors actively search for. Although the famous double die is associated with some 1972 Philadelphia cents rather than the Denver issue, Denver coins can still be found with interesting mint errors that attract strong collector interest. Many collectors also search through bank rolls looking for high-quality red examples. Finding a brilliant, well-preserved 1972 D cent in circulation today is becoming increasingly difficult because most have toned, worn down, or disappeared from everyday use. Those that survive in outstanding condition continue to attract attention whenever they appear at coin shows or online auctions. Even among billions of coins produced, there are always a few exceptional examples that stand above the rest. Collectors often compete for coins with nearly flawless surfaces, blazing original red color, and almost no contact marks. These are the coins that can command impressive prices compared to ordinary circulated pieces. A typical circulated 1972 D Lincoln cent may still be worth only its face value or a few cents, while an attractive uncirculated red example can sell for several dollars. Certified mint state examples with outstanding eye appeal may reach much higher prices depending on the grade, demand, and the current coin market. If your goal is to determine whether your own 1972 D penny deserves a closer look, begin by examining the coin under good lighting. A magnifying glass of at least 5x to 10x power is very helpful. Look carefully at the date, the mint mark, Lincoln's hair, the cheek, and the lettering. On the reverse, inspect the Lincoln Memorial, the steps, the columns, and the lettering around the edge. Any unusual doubling, cracks, raised lines, or striking abnormalities could make the coin more interesting to collectors. Color is another important factor. Copper coins are generally classified into 3 color categories by professional grading services. Brown coins have lost most of their original mint color through oxidation. Red-brown coins still retain a noticeable amount of their original copper red appearance. Red coins display nearly all of their original brilliant mint color and are usually the most desirable. A 1972 D cent with full original red surfaces and a very high mint state grade is much scarcer than most people realize. Luster also plays a major role. Freshly struck coins display a beautiful cartwheel effect that rotates across the surface when the coin is tilted under light. This original mint luster fades quickly once a coin enters circulation. Collectors pay premiums for coins that still possess strong, undisturbed luster because it confirms excellent preservation. Another characteristic collectors appreciate is a strong strike. Since billions of coins were struck at high speed, not every coin received the same quality strike. Some pieces show weak details on Lincoln's hair or the Lincoln Memorial. Others display exceptionally sharp detail across both sides. Strongly struck examples often receive greater attention from advanced collectors. If you discover what appears to be an unusual error coin, avoid attempting any repairs or cleaning. Leave the coin exactly as it is. Many valuable error coins lose much of their collector appeal after being cleaned or altered. Instead, place the coin in a protective holder and consider having it examined by an experienced coin dealer or a professional grading service. Many beginning collectors ask whether every old penny is valuable. The answer is no. Age alone does not create value. Rarity, condition, collector demand, historical importance, and mint errors all work together to determine a coin's market price. That is why one 1972 D penny may only be worth 1 cent while another example in exceptional certified condition or with a genuine mint error may sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Coin collecting continues to grow because every coin tells a story. The 1972 D Lincoln cent represents a period of American history when the Denver Mint was producing enormous numbers of coins to meet the nation's growing economy. Each surviving coin has traveled through countless hands, businesses, and families over the decades. Some remain heavily worn from years of circulation, while others were carefully saved in rolls, albums, or collections and still appear almost exactly as they did on the day they left the mint. If you own several 1972 D pennies, compare them side by side. Small differences in color, strike quality, and preservation become much easier to notice. You may even discover one that stands out from the rest because of its unusually bright surfaces or an interesting minting error. Careful observation is one of the most rewarding parts of coin collecting. Today's auction market continues to demonstrate that collectors are willing to pay significant premiums for the finest certified examples. While ordinary circulated coins remain very common, top-grade certified pieces with original red color can achieve impressive prices because so few survive in outstanding condition. As collectors compete for the highest quality examples, values for these elite coins can continue to increase. Before spending any older Lincoln cent, always take a few moments to inspect it. That quick examination could help you identify a better condition example or an unusual error that deserves additional attention. Knowledge is one of the most valuable tools any collector can have. You may also hear stories online claiming that a 1972 Lincoln cent is worth millions or even $100 million. In reality, there is no verified sale or reliable evidence of a normal 1972 Lincoln cent selling for $100 million. Extraordinary claims like that should always be verified through reputable auction records and professional grading services. The coins that bring the highest prices are typically unique errors, historically important rarities, or exceptionally preserved specimens, not ordinary circulation strikes. Thank you for watching this video from USAX Coin. If you enjoyed learning about the 1972 Lincoln cent, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more coin history, rare coin discoveries, mint errors, and current collector values. Finally, let me know in the comments, have you ever found a 1972 Lincoln cent in your pocket change, and after today's video, are you going to check it more carefully?